Okay, so look, we obviously have Friday Night Titans to talk about. We have two great matches. A new teams match with a team that has reunited, and then a brand new team that was set up last week on the episode 2 of Friday Night Titans. And then we have the inevitable return of one Sam Levine. He has made his official return to the Schmoedown, and we're going to be talking about his first official match, as well as the Barbarian, obviously his opponent in that match. But first, we know that at this point, cutscenes are going to be extremely important to this season in the Schmoedown, and this might become a much more regular thing on the show. We have not seen the final scene of the show. We have not watched it. We heard about it via Twitter and obviously from some people who had maybe seen it beforehand. So we decided to cut watching before this scene aired, and we're going to do a live reaction right now. So we know who's involved. We don't know what is happening in this said scene. So if you two are ready, I think we should just get to this bad boy, because I imagine the conversation is probably going to be pretty heavy.
Let's do it. Good. Jill's going to react in the chat.
I'm like low-key nervous because we haven't reacted to anything since last year.
It's been a long time. But like I said, this might become much more of a regular thing because Friday's Titans and then Sunday's show, you might see a lot of this. But let's get to it. The final scene from episode 3 of Friday Night Titans. Here we go.
Jesus, Mike.
Marisol, I have the best plan. I have been working so hard, and I know we've been doing so much, but I just kind of wanted to sit you down and let you know what was going on, keep you in the loop about everything.
Okay,
and
that's great. But before we talk about anything else, Shannon, we need to talk about Adam.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to him. Uh-oh. There's the whole thing with Adam. I'm just kind of, I got to keep him on his toes. You know what I mean?
No, it can't wait. No, we need to talk about Adam first.
What, are you worried about, like, the Ethan thing? It's nothing. Like, Ethan's not going to come to Korruption. It's always been Adam Collins. You know that.
No, look, Shannon, you're not getting it. We need to talk about Adam first.
Okay, well, what? What is it?
Oh.
Oh.
He has such perfect hair.
Hey, speaking of the coyote himself. Look, actually, we were just talking. And, okay, you look a little nervous. Relax, it's okay. I just wanted to let you know that, yes, I've been keeping you on your toes, and I'm sorry if that made you a little nervous about where you were going, but you guys have to know,
my baby.
It was always you. It was all of this was a charade. You're coming home to Korruption, and we can't wait to have you back.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh, no.
I did not see that coming.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry that... Shannon, the answer is no.
He's telling her no?
What?
I hate to tell you, but I had to look out for myself. I signed with somebody else.
Okay, well, who?
Oh!
Did you know about this?
That's what I was trying to tell you, Shannon.
She knew too? Shannon's the last to know?
Oh, crap. She gonna be pissed. Jill said, I'm sorry, what?
You're going to take Adam Collins from me?
Shannon.
Winston, you're going to take Adam Collins away from me?
Shannon.
Oh, nobody makes Shannon cry her own tears.
All right, you know what?
Oh, what the hell? Sorry.
Winston, I mean it. Take care of my boy.
Oh.
I will.
Smack him.
Take your time.
Oh. Wow. That's a turn of events.
I know.
I guess this is goodbye.
What the hell?
Hey, Adam.
Oh, my heart.
Come here.
Oh.
Come here.
Again, he has perfect hair.
Dude, I got the chills right now.
Thank you.
She's laying it on pretty thick.
I mean, she did take him from nothing to something.
Hey, champ.
Don't forget me, Coyote.
Never with justice.
Aww.
No more deception.
Well, Jill's gone. Good thing she's not here.
Jill says, thanks, I hate it.
In what world was Shannon the last to know? What multiverse are we in?
Oh, there's
I'm
Shannon's
so
lipstick.
sorry.
Oh.
Dang.
What is going on?
Okay. Well, we have something to discuss here.
All right. Well, the show just went from normal to chaos.
Wah, wah.
Well, Adam Collins is no longer part of Korruption on his decision. I will say his hand may have been forced because Shannon was kind of. We saw the scene where Shannon announced her team and she said, "Oh yeah, Adam right now doesn't deserve the spot." And as you do, you'd go look for somewhere else, and in comes Winston Marshall, and it looks like Paul Oyama may have a brand new teammate.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Ooh, what's their team name, you think?
I'm
not good on the spot.
I'm just thinking of like, there's so many things that happen in the scene. Obviously, Shannon's emotion is probably the biggest thing that we can talk about. It seems like her decision to kind of like almost out him obviously has backfired. And the emotion kind of just like, I've never seen Shannon shake someone's hand before. Like, please just take care of him. Like, when have we ever heard Shannon say that? Or when would we think Shannon would ever say that?
Yeah, I was expecting her to go in for the handshake and then, you know,
Punch to the gut.
slick her hair back and be like, ooh, just kidding.
Interesting. So wait, does that make Swag the first like full team?
Yes, I believe. No, Corky Mercs.
Oh, are they? Oh, okay.
Liz was their final.
That's right.
I would love to have been a fly on the wall to see like what Winston was offering Adam, or if Adam just wanted to go to Swag. Wanted to change it up.
Paul is a pretty sweet offer.
I'm sure.
Not to say much.
I'm sure leaving Marisol is probably the hardest thing he had to do. But like, if you're being outed by your manager in the public eye, like he was by Shannon, you're gonna go look for someone who wants you. And Winston probably just slithered his way and said, "Hey, bro, like, hey, if you need me, I got you." Paulie, hey, I got you.
He wouldn't have had to have gone far to find a manager who wanted Adam Collins on his.
Harrison has a great name for them. Coyote Time.
Coyote Time.
Coyote Time.
I like Hawaii Coyote because it sounds kind of like Wile E. Coyote. Hawaii Coyote.
Prime Coyote.
I was going to say Coyote Prime because it sounds like something from Transformers.
Corporation. But I mean, look, this is obviously big because no matter how rough of a year Adam had last year, he's still a top contender in both singles and teams. And now Winston has a 2A player on top of Paul, but he also has now an absolute A++ team in Paul and Adam. And after his rough year last year, he's clearly turned this around and gotten a number of players who are really going to make some damage this year. Like, really going to make some damage this year.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't remember where Swag finished, like in the rankings at the end of last season, but
I think they were dead last.
They were pretty low. I'm
pretty sure they were dead last.
I bet Winston is like, you know what? Not again.
Jill says, "Not me crying in the terminal."
Don't cry in the club. There's no crying in the club.
Yeah, and look, a big thing too, a couple people mentioned in the chat, Paul does have that free-for-all title challenge. He can use at any time up until free-for-all, which is at the end of next month.
Interesting.
And I believe someone said it in the chat. I want to bring it back up. Let's see. Christopher Stikelether. With Roxy and Kate being heel female managers, I could see Shannon turning face and Korruption being kind of a face faction. I would say maybe tweeners.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean,
I could see tweeners. There's no way that you can take Texas out of the girl, but Shannon ain't gonna just, hey everybody, like, no, that's not insane.
I mean, he's got a point. Roxy and Kate are going full heel, like full heel. So it would make Shannon look a lot more face than normal. So
that's a good point. Yeah.
If she's not screaming at people, then yeah, that if you want to consider that face. There's just something about me just like, you're gonna have Chance. Chance is a quick quick mouth. Mike, the quickest of all mouths. Shannon,
and
will
this
punch
is
you in the
almost,
jaw.
I almost feel like this is kind of a thing as well. And Jeremy brings it up. Shannon
Yeah,
takes off the crown, I think, is a sign of a face turn.
Oh yeah.
Like maybe that's actually that actually has a little bit more meaning than what we think. And Jill says it, which is a perfect comparison. Shannon will be like Kaiser, sassy, and will dish it back if she needs to. So it's almost like a tweener, but it's like a 60-40 face. Maybe 75-25. Depending
Honestly, I'm warming up to the idea of Shannon being a face because I don't think it's a good look for all the female managers to be heels.
Lethal.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'm interested. I'd be interested to hear what is going through Shannon's head at this point.
Agreed. That is, I mean, that's big. So they have a spot to fill. They currently have a spot to fill. They got turned down by the former champion, which is crazy to think about.
Either she has a face turn or she goes just ultimate evil and wants to rip everyone's heads off.
I think, I mean, this is me, but I almost feel like there's kind of like an interpretation. I grew up a long time ago watching wrestling, so like all the terms and stuff, that's not with me anymore. But like when I think face, I think of like
coy,
like
baby,
hey, everybody, like that type of stuff. Tweeners to me is just is like Kaiser Dungeon, like that. And then when I think heel, I think like you're an a-hole, like type thing. So that's just my thing. So like I could see them landing in the middle.
They're not going to be the Mercs. They're not going to be
Mike. Isn't going to be like, hey, Chundru, how are you? I hope you're having a great day. Like that's never ever going to happen.
Gordon says it right here. I've been waiting for a time that I could root for Kalinowski and not feel guilty.
Yeah.
I see him as kind of like a kill him with kindness kind of face.
Like the snarky remarks.
Yeah.
Look, there's a lot of people in the chat trying to name people who could fill that spot. There's too many players to think of.
It's Chundru's birthday. Happy birthday, Chundru.
Oh, is it? Well, happy birthday, Chundru.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, make sure you guys go blow up Chundru on Twitter and everything. Happy birthday, Chundru. A lot of people mentioning Paige because Paige still is available. We don't know what's happening with her. She could be an interesting fit for Korruption. But I did want to bring up what Swag's team now officially looks like. We have Paul Yama, Adam Collins, Amaru Moses, Ace Cabrera, and Clee Wiggins.
Wow.
Have fun with that.
I can't wait for Ace to come back and I want to see him do some more Star Wars. Like,
and you say that, and guess who your first opponent's gonna be?
It's been too long.
That is an absolute stacked team. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next coming weeks for Korruption. Swag is officially set for the time being, and Winston has his rebooted squad, only bringing one person back from last year's team and getting 4 absolute haymakers to replace a couple of people from last season. So great cutscene. And I'll just say this too. That's one of the best cutscenes as far as like filmed and acted I've seen in a very long time.
Yeah. Shannon legit looked upset.
Yeah, it was great.
I feel like though the 3 of them, Shannon, Marisol, and Adam, they're already pretty close. So them doing a scene together is not hard at all.
She literally brought them from obscurity into this. And they were both champions through her.
Yeah.
So
Jill says, I feel personally attacked by this storyline.
Sorry, Jill. Sorry, Jill.
They look for if we like them, and then they rip our hearts out.
Yeah, we're going to be mourning the loss of Deception for a while.
It's a big loss. That is
good thing we already had them on Happy Hour.
I know, we can go back and watch last March's Happy Hour.
God.
To just feel better.
I don't know if we'll ever break that record. Goodness. Jill, a way that you can bring Deception back is bringing them back onto Happy Hour. There you go. Have an episode.
Let's go 5 more hours with them.
Reunite them. And yes, to Brian and Chris in the chat, you did correct me. Ace was brought back to Swag as well. So he kept 2 and he replaced 3. So thank you for that.
I also feel like with this, and you can say yes or no, Shannon doesn't necessarily need to fill that spot immediately. Are we getting rid of the Mike and Chance team? Because, I mean,
No.
so it's not like I need to fill that spot now. So, I don't know. That's just me.
No, I agree, and we've heard it from Christian plenty of times this season. Managers don't have to fill it right away; they can wait all year.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an audition that comes in from a rookie that's like, oh God, like I want that person, and they go for that person.
I mean, she has the singles belt right now. She can literally focus on the coming match.
Singles and IG belt.
Is
Her?
Laura back on Korruption?
Well, Mike has it. Yeah,
Oh.
Laura's back on Korruption.
Okay, I was like, wait, does she have a Star Wars player? She certainly does.
Yeah, so she has Mike as IG, she has Laura as Star Wars, and then Marisol and Chance as singles. Like, the team is still stacked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.